Hello YouTube, Kim Hamilton here, bringing you guys another video. So about a couple of days ago, I saw on YouTube that the United States Preservation Foundation had actually confronted Okaloosa County about the sinking of the United States. Now, before I get into the video, I want to give you guys a little backstory behind this. So there is this thing that is called zinc chromate, okay? It is all over the United States. You can even see it in the live feed in Mobile, Alabama on Fox 10 News. And if you look at literally any pictures of it on any pictures of the United States interior nowadays online, you will, without a doubt, 100% see this substance. It is one of the most toxic materials that is on a single ship, okay? It is a type of paint that was used in the 50s, back when there weren't a lot of rules about like regulations and that sort of thing. Like the FDA was just starting out, the FAA wasn't even started, and there was a lot of crazy things that happened during this time period. Now, the scientific name for this is hexagonochromate. And, well, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash saying, like, bro, what you talking about, bro? This chemical isn't even that big of a deal. Like, no, it is. It is. Don't believe me? Okay, believe the literal people with PhDs and that literally study this stuff, okay? I will literally show you proof that people with literal college degrees about this stuff are saying that it's bad for the environment, okay? And according to their calculations, if this ship is sunk the way it is, this will be a scale of disaster in the Gulf, as we saw with the Deepwater Horizon spill in 2006. And if you don't believe me, just look at the USS Gariskany, another ship that they sunk that was smaller than the United States, and had like 2 times less zinc chromate on it. And look at the fish populations in the area, okay? They have either spiked with invasive species or significantly plummeted because of the zinc chromate, okay? It is bad for the environment. Zinc chromate is awful for the environment, okay? And it doesn't help the environment. You're not making an artificial reef. You are making a disaster underneath the waves. I would also like to mention that Okaloosa County has released a statement saying like, oh, don't worry, we are taking all the precautions to make sure that this ship is environmentally friendly. Buddy, that zinc chromate has been on that ship for almost 70 years, okay? The paint has chemically bonded with the metal, okay? No amount of scraping, no amount of gutting the ship is going to take that zinc chromate out. It's not going to happen, okay? The only physical way that you could take all the zinc chromate out is to literally make the entire ship hollow. And even then, that wouldn't work, because then you have the exterior. The exterior of the ship has zinc chromate on it. It prevents corrosion, okay? It's safe above water, but once submerged, it's just gonna be a death sentence waiting to happen, okay? At that point, okay, just save the ship. Like no amount of money that you put into this thing is going to make that ship environmentally safe, okay? It doesn't matter if you have 10 million, 1 million, 100 million. No amount of money is going to make that ship environmentally friendly to sink, okay? So sink it is not an option, okay? But with that being said, let's get into the video.
Hey, so that is...
Send a few images to pass out real quick.
That is one of the persons a part of the United States Preservation Foundation with an environmental degree in science. So like I'm mentioning, this is 100% real. Okay, this isn't fake. So Yeah, like, looks like he's still passing out the images to the members. There are the members. So let's see what he has to say.
Hey guys, so my name's Justin Ruby. I'm with the SS United States Preservation Foundation with Steve here as well. He's the vice president here. So these images that I just showed you, these are images inside the ship, and this is the zinc chromate primer paint that is covering the entire SS United States. And I'll read through, which is a highly toxic chemical to the environment. So good afternoon, everyone. Like I said, I'm Justin Ruby. I have a degree in environmental science from Gustavus Adolphus College, and I'm from Minnesota originally, live in Sarasota. Thank you for being here. I want to speak about the looming environmental crisis that we have here and health crisis with sinking the ship, the proposed
this is
sinking
real.
of the SS United States. On the surface, sinking ships might seem like a way to create artificial reefs, but this is not any ship. This is a ship that's coated with zinc chromate, a compound known for its toxicity and carcinogenicity. It was used primarily as a corrosion-resistant paint in the 40s and 50s. It's no longer used anymore because of how toxic it is.
Yep.
And it contains hexavalent chromium, which is the same chemical that poisoned groundwater in Hinckley, California, made famous by the ERIN Brockovitch
groundwater,
case.
bro.
If this ship is sunk, it will not simply disappear beneath the waves. Instead, the toxic coatings will begin to leach into the marine environment immediately. Hexavalent chromium is highly water soluble, making it very mobile in the environment. This contamination will persist for decades, as there's over 1 million square feet of surface area that is inside and outside, fully covered in this ship. The marine life is going to suffer. Hexavalent chromium is highly toxic to fish, crustaceans, and coral reefs. It disrupts reproduction, damages gills, and bioaccumulates through the food chain. That means larger species like dolphins, sea turtles, and tuna will suffer next, and then it will climb through the food chain, making its way through the human body as well. And the important point I want to drive home here is that you can uptake this hexavalent chromium through your skin contact in the water. So it's not like this is going to be a toxic environmental hazard to be around in when you're down there swimming, which is the proposed idea for divers. So the human cost is real. Fishing communities depend on the Gulf, and contaminating, seafood even further. This will cause cancer, liver, kidney damage, and reproductive issues in fish and marine wildlife. It's just a known carcinogen. So let's also not forget the legal and ethical violations here. The EPA classifies zinc chromate as a hazardous material. And intentionally sinking a vessel coated in it not only violates principles of environmental protection, it appears to violate international laws and also domestic ones. The EPA classifies zinc chromate as a highly carcinogenic chemical. It's highly regulated, and it's not just something that you could just dump it in the ocean and it's going to go away. So we really cannot justify
with their
this. I know it's fun. I support the reef building process as well, too. But this particular ship here, with having this coating all over the surface of it, it's going to degrade in the water. And I'm not against the reefing project at all, but just this particular ship is going to cost millions of more dollars to remediate properly. Because if you send it down there just the way it is with this primer on it, it's going to make people sick. It's going to make the wildlife sick, and it's going to poison our environment.
Thank you, sir.
And as they said, the EPA classifies zinc chromate as a toxic substance. So as I said in the reaction, there's no way that Okaloosa County is working with the EPA. It's just not possible, okay? It's all lies, okay? And not only that, okay, but Okaloosa County has admitted to sinking dozens of other ships with zinc chromate. Don't believe me? Watch the video.
Almost every wreck has zinc chromate in it. It's part of our EPA rules. We're following those 100%. So we've sunk many vessels with that. Every vessel that's sunk out there has that in it. Every large ship will have that in it. Additionally, we're going through so much.
So in the future, let's make an agenda item, and we'll bring all of this back up so that we can all be updated at the same time, potentially when Alex is back.
That's alarming. That's actually alarming to hear that they've all had zinc chromate.
Your time is up. So thank you.
And I would also
seat.
Some of these same folks that are with not to shoot the messenger, but they're with the Preservation Society that want to get the boat. They have come here, sued us. They've called regulatory agencies on us time and time again with no findings. We had 20 in about a month ago, and it's over and over again just because they want to sabotage us now.
Mr. Coffey will make.
So there are a couple of things that I want to mention from that video. One, you saying, okay, that almost every wreck that we have ever sunk has zinc chromate in it, and we will continue to have zinc chromate in our wrecks. That is not helping your case at all. That is making your problem worse. Like, the person that had an environmental degree in science literally said, that is alarming that you have sunk other ships with that, okay? And it's funny because, like, person that was operating literally had to interrupt the person that was saying all about the zinc chromate because he knew that wasn't going to help. He was like, so let's make this an agenda item, because he knew, okay? He knew that what he just said wasn't helping his case, okay? That's not, okay? And the second thing I want to mention, okay, is saying that we are sabotaging you is insane. You're sabotaging us, okay? And the person that said about the zinc chromate and how they have it in other wrecks, okay, they're trying, he literally said that, so these people have come here, they want to take the ship from us. Like, bro, are we really going to let Okaloosa County get away with this for again? And what is stopping them from going on and on and on? They are just going to keep sinking ships with zinc chromate, okay, and keep poisoning our environment. We can't let this happen. So with that being said, I want you to sign 2 petitions, okay? One of them is the New York Coalition's petition that I'll leave in the description. That is for the efforts to save the ship. And the other one is to help the EPA get involved into what Okaloosa County is actually doing. So why don't you sign both of those petitions and let's save the SS United States together?